quickly adapted to the NFL, just like C.J. Stroud down there at Houston. Now, it was J.J. Watt Ring of Honor Day, so we thought maybe T.J. Watt would get a little bit of a boost from that. Also, Mrs. Mama Watt's birthday.
Happy birthday.
So, Mama Watt's birthday, J.J. Watt, happy birthday. J.J. Watt's Ring of Honor, where he brings out baby Koa here. It's an incredible scene where he can't high-five everybody, though. So, happy the baby's there, but they put boys on both sides. So, he's trying to be a good teammate. Boom, bang, pow, try and catch everybody. Can't miss that guy.
Yep.
Missed a guy.
Ooh. Missed
Two guys.
Yeah.
Just wait, there's kids coming, though. It's about to be a full scene here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, look, gotta get the kids. All the guys on the other side. Yep, what up? Thank you for coming. Kid, need to get the kid. So it's quite a scene there.
Yeah, duel.
Excited for what's going on through his head while he's doing that with it. But C.J. Stroud, I think he's breaking like everybody's records right now. I think Cam Newton's the only one that he hasn't been able to surpass for some sort of record. He's a guy.
Yes.
And we saw him play against Georgia.
Right.
And we did a mega cast.
Yep.
And that was the game I guess he ran the most last year or whatever the case was. I don't know. I didn't do it. This is what Ohio State Buckeyes fans were saying. That's the most we've seen him use his feet in a long time. We're standing on the sideline, and I think it took us, 3 plays? We're that's an NFL quarterback right there.
Yep.
That guy, I would like him to be with the Indianapolis Colts. Then some testing results came out.
Yeah, the S2 deal.
The S2 thing, and then there was other stuff
Manning
coming out.
Passing Academy.
Which always, he didn't go to the Manning Passing Academy. It's like all these stories start coming out during the draft, the success of previous Buckeye quarterbacks. And it's like through the first 4 weeks, this dude's an NFL quarterback already. I mean, he's already. Growing pains don't seem to be real. The way they protected against Highsmith and T.J. Watt, it's like the Houston Texans are in a completely different spot than they have been in a while. And D'Amico Ryans and the boys down there need to be incredibly proud. Congrats, C.J. and the Texans. You just completely demoralized Pittsburgh. You got one Steelers fan saying, fire Tomlin, I guess. And he's never said
me.
that.
Yeah.
Ever.
That was you.
I would never. Whoa, Tony.
Rex, gonna give it to you.
What?
He's gonna give it to you.
What?
Rex, gonna give it to you. At Z-Rex. Get it? 92. I like that. Hashtag I don't overreact, but Anthony Richardson and C.J. Stroud are the next Manning, Brady, QB duo. They're also good friends, I do believe. Whenever they saw each other, they dapped each other up. Yeah, we got 2 good ones. Now, C.J. Stroud's stats and optics and old schoolness of quarterback, much more beautiful style. I appreciate what he has been able to do very quickly. Night 1 of his preseason, his first 2 drives, I put out a couple posts about it. I'm like, C.J. looks good. Then he threw a pick at the end of the one drive, and I got murdered. I'm like, he looks the part. Like, he just looked comfortable. He made a mistake there in coverage. I think since day 1, he has been mature enough to be an NFL guy. Here's a press conference after the game where C.J. Stroud actually chatted about Houston Texans fans and his thoughts about them. They got a guy down there. Here's C.J.
That ain't flying from, anybody in this building. I want them to know, we're frying our tails off every day to make sure y'all walk around with Texan gear pride. Y'all walk around with that swag that we walk around with when we get a dub. And for me, I take that real personal because I don't like being bagged on by my teams. When my Lakers lose, I'll be pissed. So, I take that stuff real serious, man. And it's up to us to work every day and put the work in. And like you've seen, the Steelers fan came and they showed out today in our stadium, and we sent them home. And I think our fans felt the energy. Man, we ain't playing today. From the get-go. So I just want to say, man, we're gonna keep fighting every day just so y'all can walk around with that swag. I think that's huge, man, for this team. That's something that we want to keep building on, and it's a blessing to be able to be in Houston, a great town with a lot of stuff to do, great people.
It is.
Southern hospitality to its finest. Smart. And I'm falling in love with the city little by little, so it's a blessing.
It is a beautiful city down there in Houston. I've had a lot of great times, and JJ's in town. I'm sure JJ and CJ got a chance to chat about Houston and about everything it stands for. Whenever you hear that, though, I hear very mature. That's a leader right there who loves what he's doing. He has thrown, I forget how many balls, 100 and some.
151.
151 attempts, no pick, greatest start basically for a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
He is seemingly day 1 just picked right up to what this is.
Yeah, and it's not like he's dropped in a situation where kind of Andrew Luck was, where you had Reggie Wayne and T.Y., and he's throwing to guys that are kind of making a name for themselves alongside of him. Nico Collins, Tank Dell, these guys who are young guys as well coming up with him, and just to hear him talk, a mindset with him. When you go new head coach, new quarterback, that's a big change, and they're definitely going in the right direction, especially from where the Houston Texans were, 5-6 years ago, where
Months
they were headed.
ago.
Yeah, it was looking crazy. So for them to be going in the right direction right now, it's great for them.
AJ, Ohio State quarterback seems to get it right here, huh? This is good news for the Ohio State.
I mean, yeah, hopefully he will continue his play and only get better and better. But I think you're right. When you watch him play, he just seems comfortable. Doesn't seem like he's overwhelmed. Seems like, hey, yeah, this is what I'm meant to do. This is what I'm supposed to be doing here. And then obviously his post-game comments, smart. Obviously a very smart guy. Like, telling, I believe him. I think he's telling the truth. But, like, you could tell this guy is bought in. He is all in on Houston on that team. And he wants, like, he takes pride in it. I think that'll absolutely I think that trickles through the rest of the locker room. And D'Amico, the head coach, has to absolutely love it.
Yeah, the Texans are going to be a problem. Just need to understand that. But when you talk about Anthony Richardson, he's a different style. You know, him and C.J. Stroud do not play anywhere near similar. That first half, not great. Things did not look good. Going into halftime, a lot of the boys walking in the locker room, down 20 zip or whatever, thought there was maybe a little urgency here, boys.
Yeah,
because we're all kind of learning about them. But this Shane Steichen character with Anthony Richardson, I think they're always going to be in it. I think they're always going to be cooking. And Anthony is electrifying to watch because any play, he can either run somebody over or pull away from somebody. And it's that type of offense that I'm enjoying. But also the AFC South's got two guys, hopefully for the next 10 years, that are going to be able to play great football.
Maybe 3 with Trevor.
Definitely 3.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Definitely
Trevor's already proven himself. If Doug Peterson's going to do his thing.
I think what you just mentioned, though, could potentially be the biggest difference between these two guys. You know that Steichen is going to be there calling plays for Anthony Richardson for, however long it's going to be. Like, CJ, Bobby Slowick coming from, the 49ers, like being a Shanahan disciple, if he's really good, like if the Texans win 9 games or 8 games this year, like there's a good chance like his name's going to get real hot. He's going to get head coaching opportunities.
New offense.
Exactly. So like that is the one thing, like where if you're a Colts fan, it's like, hey, we got our guy. We found our head coach. He's going to be calling plays here probably throughout the duration of, Anthony Richardson's career unless things go really bad. Whereas C.J. Stroud, it's like, you come out like gangbusters this year, and then are you just going to lose your
You did
OC?
too good.
Yeah, exactly.
You did too good. So guess what? You win. Another offense.
Right.
Congrats.
Good news.
Here comes
Congratulations.
back Canada.
And that's the whole convo about defensive head coaches versus offensive coaches, who gets plucked, who doesn't. And everything needs to be, talked about. The little things need to be talked about. Anthony Richardson, that 360 spike, that's going to become just
so cool.
The marketing around, like the amount of
commercials.
Dude,
You know how many kids and adults are going to get hurt trying to do this in their backyard?
so high he is.
Yeah, that is.
He is so high. He's floating.
So high. And then that ball hits flat and takes off.
Boom.
Like
Yeah.
you think he's done rising and he goes up another 9 inches.
Yeah, it's like, hey, AR, you're one of the only humans that can do that. So let's make sure. 6'4", 250, that guy.
Freak.
But he had like a 44-inch vert or something crazy.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
All day long in the red zone. If I'm on the 5-yard line in, I am having so many QB runs with him. Tebow jump passes off of it, everything you can think of.
Which we hope he can live.
Yep.
Continue.
Stay healthy.
Short. I don't need him running a whole lot in the field, but down there, man.
We do.
6'4", 250 in the quarterback position. Come on now.
He's our only weapon, bro. He really is. Like Zach Moss gets good yards. Alec Pierce made a big time catch.
Pittman's good.
Pittman makes some plays, but it's like most of this is AR running, AR doing this, AR doing that. It's like we need him to stay alive. And we asked Shane Steichen about it on the show, and he goes, it's something he's really good at.
Yeah.
So, we want to protect him, but also the reason why we draft him at 4 is because he can see also.
Gotta use
Yeah,
it.
we need him to be able to run. It's just a part of it. And I think Colts fans love it. We're living and dying, though, with every single time he's on the ground. Get up.
Oh, no.
Get up, 5.
It's good to know you have Gardner, though, honestly. It's good to know Gardner's there.
Vastly different offenses when Gardner's in and when AR's in, which another compliment to Shane Steichen. Go ahead.
To your point, AJ, you talked about the Tim Tebow jump pass. Like, Derrick Henry did that yesterday.
Oh, it was
but
awesome.
if you're the Colts, you don't have to do that because your quarterback is the same size as Derrick Henry.
That's the team we have not talked about because we only talked about the Bengals.
Yeah, Titans.
Derrick Henry train started rolling down the tracks.
Yes, it did.
D-Hop made some plays. Tannehill dropped some in a bucket. I mean, the Titans look like everything that we had hoped the Titans could look like. And their defense, we're talking about Joe Burrow not being good and everything like that. Their defense is the reason why that conversation's happening today, which Vrabel has always had a great defense. They smacked Cincinnati in the mouth, AJ. That's what the Titans did, and that's who the Titans are.
I mean, we just watched this run 3 or 4 times. He is not supposed to score on that play. Like, he's supposed to get tackled for like a 6, 7, 8 yard gain. I don't know what it might be, but yeah, once he gets going, good luck. Good luck ever stopping him, especially when we knew Cincinnati's offense was going to be, going to be tough to get a whole lot going with Joe and his calf. But it was fun to watch Derrick Henry get going. It's really the first time we've seen him kind of open it up this year.
That was a great spike right there.
Yeah.